All right. Hello, 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 and welcome to Psi Divine. I appreciate you being here, and I won't stall you out with all of the, you know, all that formidable, all the formals. We won't go there. We'll save it to the end. Let's just dive in to the select a card reading. This one I'm doing a little bit different. I'll be taking from one deck. I'm going to break that deck into two. You choose one or the other. And let's see what messages you guys might want to be aware of at this time. I did a little remote viewing before this also. And the song that came to me, I believe the singer is Swing Out Sister, and the song is Break Out. So, can someone be feeling their freedoms? Alternatively, someone may be taking notice of others and how they're dealing, or the feeling, or the can be presumption that someone's freedoms are not being valued. Maybe the presumption that someone's space isn't very respected. Okay. Now, whichever side you feel more drawn to, and I'm going to start with this side first, which is my right side. And let's see what's here. If you chose this side. Now, this thought process shouldn't take long. If you want to double check, have another moment to think about it. All right. Let's see what's here in the first deck. I'll put this right here. Ooh. Okay. Instantly, I get the feeling of like somebody coming in, or maybe already dealing with somebody who was helpful as long as it was really helping themselves. Mm. Yeah. This could have been a fire sign. Got air signs. Hmm. I've got the Hierophant here, so Hierophant could be Taurus. But nonetheless, it feels like unhappy energy. Not a nice person. Somebody very, set in their ways to the others. But really, there's something amiss on the inside. 5, 6 wands. Ooh. And then the Devil comes out. I feel two different stories here. Is this a situation where more than one woman was dealing with one masculine energy, and everyone is kind of connected without really wanting to be connected? Feels like there's a more powerful energy. Tell me more about the Hierophant. Could be more powerful, could be older. controls quite a bit. Just heard the in and the out. Okay. This can be somebody who feels like they're done with it. What's the Page of Swords feeling about it? Oh, Three of Wands. Doesn't look like they're on it anymore. Wow, wait a minute. Six. And fire is kind of fire's trying to figure out what's next. To give more or to give to the next. They have options nonetheless. I see everybody here has options, but right now going through could be like a dark night of the soul realizing. So it feels like at the same time, even though there may not be group communication of all, again, this is one set of what I see here. It feels like even though there may not be group communication, at the same time, more than one person is done with a situation around a masculine energy. It's like 6 degrees of the same wang or something. I don't know. A lot of headaches, worries, concern. Knowing things are done. It feels like a bunch of people going through the exact same thing. But not together. Like everyone's realizing like it'd be like 3 different people realizing at the same time they were dealing with a fraudster, but not going through the pain of it together. Wow. So it's taking a break individually. Can be separating from through messages, can be letting messages go, not communicating because you just don't want the chaos. Oh, can be just really protecting one's energy. And that's, I get the feeling of energy protection. Yet, it's not like energy protection for bad reasons, it's for good. Standing on one square. Now I hear Tom Petty, I won't back down. That's a good song. Now, the Queen of Pentacles being here is perhaps even considering financial loss, what has been lost, overthinking, remembering, realizing endings have to happen, wrapping it up. Let's move out of that data to the other data I see in this. Healing takes time. Don't overthink it, is what I'm hearing. What is the other stuff? So we get the Devil in reverse. Some of you are looking at the past. Ooh, temptation, perhaps. Okay. Well, before it gets to temptation, it looks like conflict. Conflict and perhaps conflict resolution or the lack thereof. It's memories. Memories, memories, the kind that make you remember control. Uh, the kind that make you remember, oh yeah, that's why it's over. Oh, my bad. I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. This not gonna work. Yeah, I remember why. Focusing on self finance can be also focusing on damages incurred, financial losses incurred, how to get things back. Yet with the bunny here, it keeps calling my attention. Both times it does. There are gains. It's greatness on the other side, but perhaps at this time still focusing on the wrong stuff. So maybe it's time to stop thinking about what was lost and get to that advancement stage there. Hmm. Yeah, okay, so I get the sense of a lot of focus on the wrong stuff. And it's can be punishing oneself. Uh, the word I just heard is torturing oneself. I heard the word torture. Not good. Not good. Whew. So there may be an overall blockage in energy. We don't want to do that. It's confusing. It's over. It's a product. It's one of the leaves that grow on the tree of confusion. I did some remote viewing earlier before this just to see if I would sense anything beforehand. I get freedoms. That was one of the words. The song I heard was Swing Out Sister, Breakout, Freedoms. And the word installation. Let's see what advice is here. Be careful of gifts given to you. If you chose this deck, somebody's coming to make you an offer. It has strings attached. It's value, yes, but it has strings attached that, ooh, the word I heard was non-disclosure. So, okay, that's interesting. Uh, maybe a time for rebels. Maybe it could be getting to that point. I feel the sense of thoughts changing quietly on major issues. Major issues that impact many. But the message I get is, wow, you have a lot more in common with the others than you think. That's the message I heard. You have a lot more in common with the others than you think. Anything else? get the energy of heavy conversations coming for somebody soon, too. Heavy conversations about what's coming, what's ahead. Having to make decisions that at this time may feel like they impact the rest of your life. Sorry about that. So what I hear is hold strong, my flower. Mm. Um, it's weird. So some of you are going to be dealing with having to pick a side, choosing the self or choosing the group, the hive. Oh, I don't know who all this is for. Um, a choice has to be made very soon. This impacts more than one. Whoever chose this, uh, there is a choice coming soon that has to be made regarding the self or the others as a whole. The self and the universe, the self or the hive. And it's a choice that has to be made because of blockages being created. And the truth is, let's see. There's protections. Protection is possible, but justice is in a state of massive imbalance. So there's going to be some legal issues that will be affecting many, throwing things out of balance almost on purpose. Almost on purpose. It's fear play. So be aware, it's fear play. Does that mean you should not participate or play along? There's that whole free will, huh? Roll with it, get rolled over. It's all perception. So I do see whoever chose this deck, you are going to be experiencing, I don't know if it's safe to say this word on YouTube anymore. PRO, the word first half of the word is pro, and then the next word is like taking a test. I think some of you guys are going to be seeing some pushback around work. You may be feeling that way yourselves. I will just say it, though it may seem like you are one person having a thought, you're not. But it takes togetherness to be as bright as the one star that might have been allowed to reach supernova status. That is all. Let's move on to the next deck. did you select the left side? Let's see what messages are here for you. I'm feeling drawn to take right from the top, though. Oh, offers. Okay. Whatever is meant, bring it back. Bring it back. Whatever is meant. There may have been an offer taken back, offer denied. I hear Cyndi Lauper. Oh, I hear Cyndi Lauper. I think it's the theme song from a movie called The Goonies. I hear the chorus of the song. If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. Mm. If you chose this side, it's interesting. On one side, it felt like all women around one guy or one masculine energy. And on this side, it feels like unsatisfied energies. Could be feminine who gave of themselves too much to the King of Pentacles, in hopes that someone would reciprocate. Could be hoping for things to get back to what it was, happy memories. This can be a masculine energy. Can be water sign. You've got earth. But the way they look to me, it looks like someone with options. And the options are taking notice that they're options or feeling like it. And that could be that feeling of being kicked to the curb. And that may be happening because someone wants to make an offer towards an empress. Tell me more about the empress and the offer. Loner energy. Someone with a loner energy, wants to make a journey in your direction that did not work out. Now they just may be back in snoop and stalk mode. Mm. Okay, well, they could also be busy with work. There may be an attempt to send a message your way from someone from the past. But then there's that question of, logic. That is a thing, isn't it? Logic is a thing. It really is. What do they want? Well, they're in their head assuming, starting with an A, S, and an S. Playing games, hoping that you would be sitting around just waiting, okay? In the Eight of Swords in reverse, like this could be someone waiting here. But then we get like, no. I think it's in someone's head, can be in the head of the earth, of an earth sign. They could be holding it in their heads. based on perhaps past history or something, that others wait around for them. Sires. So is somebody hurting someone's feelings? I'm just curious. This can be pushback is I'm gonna use the word pushback. Comfortable. Ooh. The song I hear is called Said Enough. And it's Jill Scott. Can't stop listening to her. Has someone found their inner true strength and just done with it, over it? This can be an offer. This can be garbage ass offers and not interested. Be aware though, if you're getting a lot of offers and you're not interested, don't do the umbrella stuff where everyone is all the same because you may miss out. You might reject. Ooh. Second data. One of y'all does already have these umbrella thoughts. Hold on. Okay, be aware of having this umbrella thought logic about anyone coming your way. I get the energy of somebody who does want to date, but doesn't want to date. Looks like it, but doesn't act like it. Just a lot of weird stuff. Confusion output. Someone who maybe really does want to date, have a relationship, but wants what's real. Until then, everyone's all the same. And you might be putting everyone into the same situation. And you might throw an emperor to the curb. Yeah. And you may find out about it, which might make it worse. Ugh. I also get two messages here. Um, mm, this is very small-minded stuff right here, but I'm just saying, this feels like a female energy, goddesses. Be very careful who you diss. I am one of the people that doesn't care, but one of y'all should. One of y'all has an umbrella logic, and you push back. Feels like pushing back on somebody that you asked the universe to give you. This pushback happens by message. Oh, I want to clarify that. Tell me about the message. Okay. Not sure if I should tell you to care or not. This is not, again, these are considerations. One of you has someone from the past um, trying to come back in. They broke your heart before. Whatever it was, it was a situation you had to protect yourself from. So do you really want another go round? I mean, that's really the thing right there. Do you really want another go round? You might be tired of the BS. You might be tired of the bullshit, right? And you have every right to be over it times 10. And the pain helps you move forward, but also gave you some baggage. However, the baggage, I guess, has a little bit of rocket fuel in it because it allows you to walk away and keep your peace of mind. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit stressful based on how much you interact with the past. Be aware of that. So if you don't intend to interact truly with the past and go for another go round of sickness, make sure you don't let dialogue drag on longer than necessary. It's not going anywhere. They haven't learned anything. You'd end up walking away one more time. Okay. I feel like there's one more. Okay, second message here too. Masculine energies. If you know that you have an insecure partner, you do, and they're going through your digital devices. They're telling themselves everything is fine, or you may be telling them everything is fine. Oh, wow. Somebody's trying to avoid heartbreak by trying to locate it. I feel like this is more for masculine energy. Could be Aries. Could be Aries. Could be could be Pisces. I don't know. Whoever it is. If you know you have a nosy person and you're dating them, they're going through your phone. They're going through email, some digital. They have access to it. They're going to find what they're looking for, one way or the other. What I just heard is self-sabotage by proxy. But whatever it is, okay. One of y'all is dealing with somebody who's destined, determined at all costs to be unhappy. Lord. In a sense, it's like maybe they came from a background where there was a lot of start and stop, make up to break up. Somebody who may feel like relationships are good when there's stress and major levels of trauma. Sitting up all night waiting for your person to come home. Type of data. So they've drawn up in their head what it is and what it ain't. So it really doesn't matter what you say. it builds up. It's like nope, nope. It's not like a hamster wheel effect that they do. Imagine if instead of the hamster wheel in the circle, it was more like one of those cool race car tracks. You know, the kids get it for Christmas. And it goes in a little circle, weird shape. So it's not quite a perfect circle. It's got a little bit of a path to it. And eventually the hamster falls out of the wheel, starts back over. Okay. It's a guy that says if this is your data, you're dealing with somebody who only knows how to be extra. That's all they know how to be. And they don't even see the forest for the trees. So you can forget about logic. It's not happening right now, okay? You may have somebody around you who's acting a little bit crazy because they're afraid of money, financial loss. And they may be looking at the real true price of freedom. That's what I heard. Waiting for a message. Second or third message. Somebody's waiting on other people to do the heavy lifting when it's not. Wow. It's like knowing what's coming and waiting for a message. Waiting for a message coming in. What's the message? Some of you are waiting on a message to find out whether you get a pass or access. Whether you, So we know what kind of test this could be. This could be around work. Some of you are waiting to find out if you've passed some type of test, so that an offer can be made to you. Okay. For some, the message comes that you. Sorry. For whoever this is for, the message may come through that you are either going to need to be tested again, need to make another offer. It's not happy. It's not happy. Some may be choosing not to work, stepping back from the way you work. I feel like I'm going back to that middle message there. If you are dealing with heartbreak or separation, relationship issues that go too far, or that are violent or aggressive, and you can't free yourself, there are options. I felt like a whole separate message there. Anything else? Major change coming for someone. Someone's letting go of can be friends with benefits, offer. Somebody remembers what it was, what it. Someone remembers the past, not going back to it. Be very cautious of this, though. Cautious for money, cautious of not. Ooh. Very weird. The word I got was Gold Digger Trilogies. Somebody, okay. Oh, I'm done with this. Someone is staying in a situation because of um, someone's not moving themselves forward because they're stuck on, do I leave this to go towards that? If I leave this, this is great. But what happens if I go there? So there's a weakness that ties someone down. Not understanding that on the other side is happiness, new relationships, a dream. So until then, they waste and steal and rob themselves of good time. Mm. So someone's missing on an opportunity or great love with the self, others, the world. And there's that weakness. The weakness for that which is easily offered is what I heard. So be aware of that. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I did too. If you did enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps get the channel out there a little bit. I do appreciate you being here again. And see you next time. Bye.